Hello fellow gamers, welcome back to the channel. And just a quick video today because I just had to stop and open this. As you can see, let me move the camera around here. As you can see, I'm in the middle of starting a game of Eldritch Horror. But this baby came in, so I had to stop and do a little opening for you guys. This is the Return of the Forgotten Age box. This comes with updated cards to give more replayability to the game, make it a little bit harder, more challenging. And of course, it comes with this beautiful storage box. This is the fourth one in the set for Arkham Horror, the card game. I really hope they start doing this for Marvel Champions. I gotta say that would be cool, or some kind of storage system. Because between Marvel Champions and Legendary Marvel, the storage systems are just not there. I mean, there's a little bit, like I mentioned before in the other video, but I'm going to run out of room. There's so many packs coming out now that I will be out of room unless they did put a tray into Rise of the Red Skull. I don't see that there's going to be one in the Guardians of the Galaxy that was announced. But anyway, beyond that, I'm looking forward to this. Let's open it up. This is a beautiful box. We have that back here. And it says here, time is cynical, and you find yourself once again set upon the predetermined course. Only things are not as they once were. Experience the Forgotten Age campaign with all new scenario cards designed to add surprises and challenges. This premium box can also store your entire campaign, along with dividers marked for each encounter set in the Forgotten Age cycle. Finally, this expansion contains new player cards, yay, that increase the customization options for the game. And of course, you need the Arkham Horror core game. I do want to point out that the sleeves for this are gamegenic. So apparently, one of the things that the new head of studio, which I'm sure all of you watched the stream for Gen Con from Fantasy Flight, and you met the head of studio. This is one of the things that he got rid of that Fantasy Flight was doing for themselves, was making game sleeves. Well, no more. Now we have gamegenic making the sleeves. All right, so let's open her up. And once again, let's get out this shrinky wrappy. I love it. Slides off like a Long Island iced tea slides down. Let's look at this beautiful box art. I really like this. We saw this previewed, of course, but you really got to appreciate the art that Fantasy Flight does. I really like it. I mean, they do a lot of the same art. I mean, I wish they would do different art for the characters, for the different games. The art tends to be the same. I understand they're saving money. All right, good sturdy box. If you guys haven't picked up one of these, good sturdy box, ready for storing. It does kind of look like the old card catalog that used to be in every library that is not anymore. Maybe still in some places like the Library of Congress, but you never know, maybe. We have our instructions on what to do for the return to, so you can replay the entire scenario again. We have our box separator of absolutely nothing, and a little bit of cards. Now normally what I'll do is I'll take this flap out and cut this down to fit the cards in here like I did here with the donor cycle. I do have all of them. I just have this out here for example. So as you can see, I cut that down. I cut this out a little bit. So it fits in there, and then I can fit everything here with the dividers. Now, the main thing I want to see with this is whether or not we have to buy yet another core set if you have the OCD for it. This thing comes with dividers that you're able to use, and normally you have to buy 2 core sets with Arkham Horror because you don't have enough player cards. Some people buy more, most buy 2. So there was enough of the encounter cards in the first 2 box sets to be able to put the extras here because they needed some of those sets in here. Well, come around to Carcosa, and you needed some more of those encounter sets again. But you didn't have enough. They gave you dividers for them, but they didn't reprint the cards. So you would have to, if your OCD was high enough, you would have to yet buy another box set. So now let's see. Without opening those cards, we're going to pop open the dividers first. We're going to take a look and we're going to see if the OCDs need yet another, and I believe they do. Okay, we have, of course, Agents of Yog-Sothoth, Striking Fear, Locked Doors. Those three are in the other sets. Dark Cult, another one's in the other set. Midnight Mass is in the other set. Chilling Cold, Agents of Evil. So again, you have a lot of dividers here. Okay, these are all mostly new. Yeah, these all look new. But you have a lot of dividers here from the first box set. But again, betting you 20, 30 bucks, they're not in here. So they didn't reprint them. So you'll have to go back and get them out, out of the rest of your collection. My question on that is, why bother to print the dividers if you're not going to reprint the cards? So once again, Fantasy Flight disappoints in that case. Okay, so we have our cards. We have a return to card. All right, looks like we got some fun. I don't want to go through all these. I really don't want to, spoil any of this stuff, but I just want to see if, by any chance, and I already know the answer is no, if they might have reprinted the cards. Now, if you really want to see what the cards look like and you don't mind to be spoiled, go ahead and hit the old QR code on the box. I'll give you a close-up here. You can grab it with your camera, and you should be able to pull up the cards. If not, you'll have to get a box in person, or just go to the Fantasy Flight's website. Okay, we have our player cards. I want to go pick back here real quick. No, see? That's the whole thing. No, this is the rest of the return to stuff, but they definitely, looking through this, those are player cards, look through those now. They definitely did not reprint the needed cards, which I didn't expect them to. So please, Fantasy Flight, explain to me why you're giving me dividers that I don't need because I have these dividers in my first box set. So why do I have these for here? I mean, this is just, you're wasting this. This is ridiculous. Why didn't you just reprint the cards? Then we could have had all the cards in all the sets. So to me, that absolutely makes no sense whatsoever. Moving on. What do we have here? Blood Eclipse. Okay, it's a 1 pip, 1 cost card. As an additional cost to play Blood Eclipse, take 2 damage. Fight. This attack uses will instead of power. You get +2 willpower and deal +2 damage for this attack. Nice art. Do like the art. Dan pissed me off. Why don't you reprint those cards? Why do you keep giving me dividers? And then my OCD goes through the roof and I want to buy a new core set, but I don't want to buy a new core set because I want to buy other games. Sorry for the rant. Survival Knife, 2 cost, 2 pip. Item, weapon melee. As an action you fight, you get +2 combat for this attack. As a reaction trigger, when an enemy attacks you during the enemy phase, before resolving that attack, exhaust Survival Knife, fight. This attack targets the attacking enemy. You get +2 combat and deal +1 damage for this attack. A couple of those. Now, Truth from Fiction. And this is a 1 cost, 2 pip. Insight. Place 2 secrets among the assets controlled by investigators at your location. 3 secrets instead if there is a clue on your location. And we have a little quote from Alice in Wonderland. How do you know that I'm mad? You must be, said the cat, or you wouldn't have come here. Sorry, dramatic. All right, a couple of those. Ancient Stone, nice artwork. We got Item Relic, 2 cost 4 pip. You can only include this asset in your deck by upgrading it from Ancient Stone, unidentified, and only if you have identified the stone in your campaign log. Uses X secrets. X is the number in parentheses next to you have identified the stone. As a reaction trigger, when you draw any number of cards, spend that many secrets, move that many times. A couple of those. Okay, for Steven, let's go through here. I'm sorry, I should have mentioned before what we have here is the Guardian cards, and then we have our Secret cards, and now we have our Rogue cards. So Decorated Skull, 0 cost 3 pip. That is really cool. I want that on my shelf. Uses 0 charges. It's a reaction trigger. After an ally, asset, or enemy at your location is defeated, place 1 resource from the token bank on Decorated Skull as a charge. As a regular action, spend up to 3 charges, draw that many cards, and gain that many resources. Okay, cool. So you're kind of living off your friends. Oh, he's dead. Give me some money. Cult Vest Pocket. It's a 2 cost 2 pip. Uses 5 ammo. Spend 1 ammo. Fight. You get +2 for this attack. This attack deals +1 damage. Force. At the end of the round, if you triggered Cult Vest Pocket's action ability, discard it. Oh, I was just going to say, this is a really cool card, but then every time you use it, you got to throw it out. Okay. 2 of those. Sneaky bastards. Mists of Relay. Again, some nice art. Very cool looking chick. Yeah, she hated me in high school. Okay. Use spell, uses 5 charges. Action, spend 1 charge. Evade. This evasion attempt uses willpower instead of agility. You get +1 willpower for this evasion attempt. If you succeed after evading the chosen enemy, you may move to a connecting location. If a skull, cultist, shield, elder thing, or automatic failure symbol is revealed during this evasion attempt, choose and discard a card from your hand. A couple of those. Then we have the Chthonian Stone. Nice coffin. I want to be buried in that. Okay, sealed. No, I'm sorry. It's a 2 cost 3 pip. Sealed. And we have the symbols again. Uses 3 charges. If the Chthonian Stone has no charges, return it to your hand. Forced. After you reveal a automatic failure symbol during a skill test, remove 1 charge from Chthonian Stone. Okay. Very cool. Those. All right, 3 cost 1 pip. Alter Fate. Survivor now. Survivor cards. And that was a Mystic card there. Sorry about that, guys. These guys are Mystic cards. Rogue cards, Mystic cards. I keep messing up. Altered Fate. No wonder I only have 9 subscribers. Choose and discard from play any non-weakness treachery that is not attached to an elite enemy. Very nice. I like that. Okay, and on your own, it's a talent. Now there is only 1 of these. It's a zip cost 3 pip. Exceptional, permanent. Your investigator gains deck building restrictions. No assets that take up an ally slot. As a reaction trigger, when you play a survivor event, exhaust on your own, reduce that event's cost by 2. Very interesting. I kind of like that. Backpack, 1 cost 2 pip. After backpack enters play, search the top 12 cards of your deck for up to 3 non-weakness items or supply cards. Attach them face down to backpack. Shuffle your deck. Cards attached to backpack may be played as if they were in your hand. If there are no cards attached to backpack, discard it. Okay, so pretty cool. I like that too. Nice for a new trial. All right, here's your natural transformation, Dendromorphous. Basic weakness, Cursed Flora, Revelation. Put Dendromorphous into play in your play area. It cannot leave play while it has no damage on it. As a free trigger, take 1 damage, direct damage, and deal 1 damage to Dendromorphous with them. Well, that takes care of that. You can discard it after that. Okay, as a treachery, pact, offer you cannot refuse, campaign mode only. When you become the bearer of this weakness, gain 2 experience. Revelation, lose 5 resources. If you cannot instead remove offer you cannot refuse from your deck. Search the collection for fine print and place it in your discard pile. And here we have fine print. Okay, weakness pact, revelation, lose 7 resources. If you cannot instead remove fine print from your deck, search the spell collection for sell your soul and place it in your discards pile. And here we have sell your soul. Lose 10 resources. If you cannot, your dark patron tears your consciousness from your body and you are driven insane. And you're done. Game over. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. I hope you like this quick box opening. Enjoy your day. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for my kind viewers and subscribers. Please keep subscribing, and I can bring you more and more videos. So have a great day.